Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Labyrinth. We have reached the first checkpoint in the next area after clearing the tree level last time. Well, I mean, clearing, but not completing, of course. I mean, I guess we've been to most places, but there's definitely still quite a bit of ground to cover. Yeah, I mean, here we're gonna need to... It looks like some sort of Gaia-related upwards attack, perhaps, to break that. Or maybe we could... Actually, I don't know. Do we attack upwards as Gaia? But even if we do, we can't travel upwards far enough. Even if we could somehow jump and attack and break that barrier, we'd still need to be able to go up there. Yeah, not sure about this one or this one. Those will open from other sides. Of course, we're going to be back to all the previous areas, it looks like, to activate these little... Yeah, whatever these things are. These electronic steelies of some kind. Yeah, anyway. For now, focus on this place. We could climb the mountain, or we could actually return over this way, interestingly. Oh. I guess this part here was inside a cave, maybe? Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, sure, let's head down the mountain. That thing there looks like a weird mix of actual dragonfly, or I suppose hummingbird, and a rooster? Yeah, weird. Okay. Got wrecked though. 3-hit combo does the job. I like it. I'm gonna kill these just because I can. Maybe I shouldn't. I really wish I could hit enemies like that. I bumped on the stupid platform. No, I took damage from an urchin. It's over. The run is cursed. The episode, that is. It's fine. Oh, what? Wait. Hold on. Oh, what? That was interesting. So I was, yeah, I was standing on solid ground here, but I was, my jump was being reduced as if I was jumping out of the tar pit. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. It's kind of rude of you to just attack me from off screen. Oh, okay. Wait, I didn't see that. Almost didn't see the chain to kick down. That would have been unfortunate. I had just jumped. Okay, well. Wait. Wait, hold on. Downward attack, please? No, he hit me. Oh god. Oh, that... What? Wait. That dealt... I was at 2 health. That dealt 2 bars of damage? Unexpected, but okay. Fair enough. I was handling that quite badly, all things considered. Let's see, actually. We got some new enemies to look at here. Oh yeah, these. Poisonous worm. A worm that lies in wait for its prey underground, emerging to spray poison and acid from a distance. Once you get in close, you'll find it goes down fairly easily. Yeah, I guess. But it does also like to retreat and be completely invulnerable, so that's a bit annoying. Dolomornis, a giant, ferocious carnivore covered in feathers. Prey stands little chance of escaping this agile creature's claws and fangs. Well, yeah, they are agile. I'll give them that. Flaming bird. A ferocious beast in the guise of a small bird. It possesses an organ that allows it to spit flames instead of a delightful song, and burns any who underestimated its non-threatening appearance to ash. Yeah, I mean, I definitely wasn't ready for the double damage. That's pretty rough. But now we know. And... Oh, I was gonna say it didn't... Oh. It's a Super Mario fireball that bounces. Interesting. But also only one of them respawned for some reason. Those things did. I mean, there were definitely 2 of them before, so... Yep, respawn rules still continue to puzzle me. No. I wrote the bird, maybe? I'm not sure if I did. I was not pressing down, I swear. Oof. Okay. Just get out of here. I mean, technically, I suppose I made it past those enemies. And really, getting down is not a problem. I don't know why I'm even stopping to bother with all of these guys. Well, okay, never mind. We're not safe here at all. I definitely feel safer without those guys around. Bat? What exactly was your plan there? Unclear. Okay, wow, you just... What? Okay, bye. Oh, okay. You collected the stuff for me. Thank you so much. Are we just back at the bottom here? Yeah, we are. Oh, well, thanks, game, for letting me know about that entrance there that I definitely did not see. Where is that? Oh, okay, I see it now. Oh, that's pretty far, though, but... Yeah, we can also travel pretty far. Nice. Oh, wait, no. No, surely you wouldn't. You jerk, game. No. Come on. There's no way you're not allowing me... Okay. Okay, never mind. I don't know if... That's definitely not the intended way, right? Surely not. But apparently you do gain just the tiniest amount of extra height while doing a combo in the air. Huh. Another sparkling stone. I mean, it's not... I guess it's not the most exciting find, but hey, just knowing that this is a thing, because the normal jump definitely is not enough. Oh, well, definitely not a downward attack, that's for sure. How did I do it, actually? That is very interesting. What? Okay, interesting. Was that just a fluke? I mean, obviously it worked once, so it will eventually work again. I just wish I knew exactly what the technique was. Well, I guess I'll take it. Hopefully I'll never actually have to use that technique again. I kind of wanted to open that... No, actually, I kind of want to open that. It's going to bother me that it's still there. This is so strange. No. Come on. I know it's possible. I did it before. Okay. An air dash does allow you to do a second set of air attacks. I'm just no longer fully convinced that that the air attack really did give me extra height, but how did I make it that one time then? Okay, wait. That somehow worked. That was different, though. That was a different technique. Okay, so I just jumped straight up instead of jumping forward, which is, you know, slightly different. And then I dashed after the attack. The plan was to do just a standing, or, you know, just a purely vertical purely vertical jump with upward attack combo, then dash, and then do another upward attack combo, just in case that ends up giving you a little bit more height. But then, of course, I grab the ledge after dashing. Yeah, okay. And that's also not consistent. Oh, never mind. There it worked. Okay, I just want to do it one more time. Okay, wait. I didn't dash for some reason. No, okay. Okay, I don't know. But for now I'm happy enough. I mean, yeah, obviously that cannot possibly be an intended technique, unless there is a way to do it more easily and more consistently. But yeah, surely they meant for me to use double jump or whatever other, or wall jump, or some other technique that I just don't have yet. It is very rude to allow me to make it there, only to leave that, you know, tantalizingly out of reach. But I got it anyway, so joke's on you, game. Also, I guess now we just want to climb back up, actually. Did I put the whole wall on the map? I did. Okay, that's good. I kind of want to map that extra, one little section up there as well. Oh, that's where the enemy is as well. Take that, stupid bat. Get eaten. There you go. Nice. Okay, now I'm happy. That's, wow, imagine if I hadn't made it just on a complete fluke that on the very first, well, one of the very first attempts I tried to make it to that ledge, right? It just happened to work out. It could have easily just failed a dozen times in a row and ended up with me concluding that it's just literally impossible. Which it's not, it's just almost impossible. So, yeah. Good to know, I guess, if we ever find ourselves in such a situation where it's literally just a matter of, like, a couple extra pixels, and sometimes you're just gonna make it. Okay, also, this was very obvious. Oh, no. Okay. Come out, please. I know you want to. Or not. I mean, apparently you don't want to, actually. Wow, and then you come out off screen. That's so rude. These enemies are so inconsiderate. No. It might actually be easier to get him from here. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello there, Sonic. Haven't seen you in a while. And honestly, they're kind of annoying to deal with. Okay, there are two shots. Ah, there was another one. I mean, I knew that, but I just didn't expect him to aggro from so far away. Also, this might, yeah, this looks like another one of these platforms that will crumble and then be gone forever. But you have to touch them from above. Oof. The thing is, we cannot, like, dash straight ahead. Oh. Wait, that's interesting. Oh, okay. So the slide will stop at a corner, but your roll will actually carry you forward. So, can we just do that? We totally can. That's interesting. Okay. But here we probably have to do the air dash. Interesting, okay. Oh, wow, the straight drop. Wow. I almost feel like that same thing happened to me before, where I expected them to just overshoot the edge and roll off above me, and then they didn't. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna land on that upper ledge. In fact, do I want to do that? Is there any reason to? Nope. There is not. Okay. Oh god. This does not feel very safe because I know there's bubbling acid below. We should... I mean, I don't know that for sure. The acid could deal 2 points of damage, which would be unfortunate. I'm going to assume that it doesn't, though, and I'm going to hold off on healing until unless I'm actually 1 hit away. Oh boy, I don't like this. Can we not just make it across? No! Okay, that worked. Jesus. The thing is, I still don't have a very solid feeling for, you know, the distance of my dash. Also, I forgot that you are not going to get that crazy vertical distance jumping off a wall. You do get that while jumping off a ceiling, like, so this should just launch me forward like that, yeah. Okay. Just let go? Okay. Sparkling stone. Nice. Move with B? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Have we seen movable? Oh yeah, we have seen movable objects like that. We had a couple of those bouncy things. Bouncy balls. That we were able to move around. Okay, so that's just a mechanic. Nice. Cleared that on the first visit. Alright, we're back to much more... What? Are you different? I've never seen these things move so fast. Absorb in slime mode. No, I think that's still the same though. Isn't it? Or is it a different type of slime? they definitely behave differently. They never usually scoot along like that. So are they actually considered a different enemy? Slime or a slime? Oh, yeah, they are slightly more yellow. Also, they actually drop a different type of slime. Absorbent slime mold as opposed to collective. Okay, fair enough. Right, we also have a new type of urchin here. Steel urchin or something? Are you also gonna speed up? Oh, interesting. Ultra hard appetite. Okay. So those need to be, at least for now, they need to be killed with a special attack. Gotcha, wait. What is this? There used to be a chain to kick down, but now it's gone. So if you fall, that's just it? I mean, if we fall, we just land back down there. So it's not a big deal whatsoever. That's strange. I guess it would be kind of convenient to have a shortcut here, just so we don't have to go through those caves. Not that that was very dangerous at all. I'm gonna drop down just because I find this curious. But yeah, there's just nothing. It's just a fast way back down, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we cannot duck jump or anything like that. Although, part of me really wonders if there's some kind of sneaky way to get in there. Wait, what if... I mean, it looks like our hitbox is small enough to fit in there while dashing like that, right? It probably isn't, though. Our sprite looks smaller, but it's almost certainly got the same dimensions as our normal upright form. And that seems way too obvious of a skip, you know, but way too obvious of an exploit. Okay, nice. I'll take that. To not have been caught, right? Since they did fix that other situation with the two spike pits, where you apparently used to be able to skip ahead using the Gaia. Would that really have helped, though? Actually, I never thought about that. Was the air dash absolutely necessary to make it through here so far? Honestly, I don't think so. It was necessary to get to the secret here, but obviously that's just optional. Pretty sure we could have made it all the way to here so far without having to use the air dash. Okay, those things are just annoying. Oh. Oh, you can barely see that this pillar has those yellow crystals on the left side, so that is going to be breakable from the left. Are we going to have another Sonic? Almost as good. We got worms. Oh, and also maybe they might be literally unable to hit you when you're right next to them. So the trick definitely is, I mean, I figured that out. The strat to deal with those is definitely to just approach them as quickly as you possibly can. Don't let them shoot you from afar. I mean, that seems pretty obvious. Right, also the first D-line that we've seen in quite a while, actually. And there was this section here, well, the section here specifically, that I skipped because I didn't like dealing with the hedgehog. But we'll see what we can do from here. Oh. Don't like that bird. Okay. Wait. Huh? Wait. What's the point? There's no point. That's just... Okay, this is a shortcut. Not really that much of a shortcut, but it technically is one. Okay. We know there's a hedgehog here. Oh, okay, it actually ended up falling into this pit here. And now it's stuck. Oh, wow, okay. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this. That looks like a mini-boss room if I've ever seen one. But we do have the Gaia and a heal. Oh, wait. It's just an arena? Oh. Oh, we didn't get him. What? Wait. What do you mean you didn't die in one hit? I'm gonna heal. I swear I pressed the heal button. My character was standing there, I wasn't moving or anything. I pressed the heal button and nothing happened. Oh, that's a bit annoying, because I don't know why that didn't work. But okay, sure. Wait, enemies might still be gone, although there might not have been any. No, enemies are not gone. It's fine. I guess I do want to make sure I eat all of these because this is a new material that we might still need for something. Oh. We definitely have all the other type of slime mold that we could ever possibly need. That's not the right thing to do. Wait. Can I wait until I have enough? That was not the right button to press. What the heck is wrong with me? That was just so stupid. Okay. Starting to lose my focus apparently, which is not a great sign. Yeah, so, okay, I mean, when I died up there in that combat room, I'm not entirely sure what was going on. I was definitely hitting those Velociraptor things as they spawned in. Hey, Hedgehog, do you want to... Wait. Hold on. We can't... Okay, we could have done that, but... What? The worm didn't respawn. I was confused. I was waiting for the worm to show up. Okay, so the game is definitely just messing with me here. I mean, not on purpose, I'm sure. It's just... I knew there was the worm coming up. So, you know, I figured, okay, I haven't seen him yet. I guess the section was a little bit longer than I expected. It must be by this next pit then. But nope. It wasn't there. I overshot. Landed on a hedgehog. Obviously, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Anyway, we're back here. We have a little bit more health. I still have my healing. Hopefully it's gonna actually work this time. That would sure be nice. Anyway, let's just... yeah. Just deal with these. Obviously the slimes aren't a big deal at all. Okay, got the first worm immediately this time. Okay, got those. That was a slime! No. Just a slime. Oh. That slime dropped an enormous amount of stuff. Also, I forgot that the slimes, at least the first type of slime, don't damage you. They just cling to you and slow you down. I was absolutely not sure that the same would be true for this new type, of course. Also, hey there, item just sitting there. TB's memory is 14. Interesting, so that actually fills a gap between two that we already found, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright, 13 is actually the first one we found. Somebody please help me. Could someone please help me? Which ended with her, I guess, finding another body? You know what? Maybe... How incredible, I haven't given up. These are so long that I don't necessarily remember all the details. It's all pretty... You know, it's a lot of information, and obviously very confusing. I mean, here she's talking about her sister, but also how she found herself without a body and being very confused, and then she did find a body? Or something? No, okay. This one ends with her determining that she needs to find a body. How incredible. I haven't given up yet, even after 7 failures with dimension warping summoning. Wait. 7 failures? Is Thebe Puck? Yes! Of course. When we first encountered Puck, he, or I guess she, actually, was going to introduce herself as Thebe. She said The. I thought it was the something. No, but she was going to say Thebe, but then thought better of it and called herself Puck. Just call me Puck, or something like that. I'm just call me Puck. Of course, with no voice acting, I couldn't have known that she was going to say the and not the. So that's... I can only assume that was a deliberate misdirection, but of course also I could have made the connection earlier because of course we found Thebe's memories. We started finding those pretty early on. Okay, so that we're learning the backstory of Puck, I suppose. And but yeah, as I was going to say, right, we found memories, Thebe's memories 13, so there are 12 more before that, and who knows how many after 17. And even though we now have 3 in a row at least, for a bit more of a coherent story, I guess it would make the most sense to just read all of these once we have the full story, and not, you know, keep reading fragments of it in a chaotic order. So maybe I'm just not going to read them all. I kind of want to, though. I guess I'm still gonna keep reading them as I find them. The thing is, I'm gonna misremember. I mean, I'm not gonna reread everything else every time I find a new one. So I am definitely going to forget about details and misremember certain things. But I will, of course, read the whole thing once we have it fully, which is probably going to take an entire episode. We'll see. Anyway, how incredible. I haven't given up yet, even after 7 failures with dimension warping summoning. Despite barely being able to maintain my body and sense of self, here I am still trying to crawl up from the edge of despair without getting swallowed up by it. Oh, I'm trying to do an 8th summon. How resilient, how noble. With nobody else to see me, I wish I could raise my voice to cheer me along. You go, me. You're doing great, me. Then those creeps get in the way. The G-hosts. Gamp's little minions. The source of my suffering. Gamp. Okay. I have no way to fight the G-hosts right now. If only I had a body I could help. Not being able to do anything to help is insanely frustrating. The G-hosts forced me to abandon the base that I was preparing to host... Forced me to abandon the base that I was preparing... Oh, the base I was preparing to host the 8th summon. There was no other choice. Even still, the G-hosts kept up their pursuit. In the end, I was forced to dive into an area that was difficult to leave once entered. I guess that was the remote prison that we woke up in, where the summoning eventually happened, of course. This may have been what the G-hosts wanted all along. By the time I realized this, it was too late. I was already trapped in this dungeon, a dungeon that I in my current state could never escape alone. Still, I would not give up. In one corner of this dungeon, I found the ruins of a UGSF ship, gathered up any usable parts and began making a device to anchor a summoned soul. I even found a strange sword. Apparently, one would need to use ESP to wield this weapon. I've seen several weapons and structures made of similar materials on this planet. I don't know why the sword was mixed in with the ruins in such a way that I could easily find it. There's something strangely familiar about that sword. I wondered if there was a way to summon someone that could use that sword. With all my heart, I hope there is too. I couldn't keep up with me as I fled from the G-hosts. Although we were physically separated, our minds were still connected. Everything I see, hear, do, and think about, it's all conveyed to me. It seems like I remain oblivious to me because of how frail my existence is. Sorry, me. I wish I could do more. That'll change once I get a body. Just you wait. Okay. I know I said that it basically doesn't make sense, but I think I might be close to understanding something, or at least, you know, something that makes sense to me. So, Puck is just basically a little... is not actually like Phoebe herself, I suppose, but it's just a little drone that they're remotely controlling, right? So Phoebe's real body, the me, in quotation marks, is still around somewhere, or maybe it's not maybe she used to be a real person, I guess, because she's talking about her sister and everything, but maybe she was like fused with a machine to become the pilot of one of those you know, combat mech things, either a Gaia or something similar, or maybe she was from the other side, like one of the I forget what they were called, if they were called anything, the thing that we were fighting in that intro sequence. Anyway, so I feel like maybe she was actually the pilot of the Gaia that we were controlling at first. And so she was shot down, crash landed on the planet, her Gaia destroyed, but her consciousness was still around. Either if she still has a human body trapped in there, like, you know, kind of like the pilots of the Evas in Neon Genesis. That's just the closest thing that I can think of, because I'm not familiar with any of the other mecha animes and whatnot. It's just never been very much my thing, so I don't know how it works in, I don't even know what they're called, Gundam and whatnot. But, you know, anyway, there could be a human pilot still stuck inside the remains of that crashed Gaia. Or maybe it's just an artificial consciousness based on a real human, you know, something like that. Either way, that's the real Phoebe, or what's left of her. And she's trying to find a new body for herself, which I guess does imply that that either her real body is about to die, or is just forever fused with the machine, so, you know, she cannot just leave. So she's looking for a new body to inhabit. But she needs to bring it physically to her location. So she sent out the little Pac-Man shaped thing that's called PUCK, P-U-C-K. I don't know if that's... I mean, it was spelled in all caps, so it might be some kind of acronym, just like G-hosts might be, and Gaia, of course, and other things that were mentioned, I think, in the intro. So yeah, she's using that... She's using PUCK to guide us to her location now. And the G-hosts are her enemies, somehow trying to stop her. And how that lady in white relates to any of that, I don't know yet. Anyway, okay, sorry about probably like 10 minutes straight of just rambling. But that's how it's gonna be. Sometimes. We'll see how wrong I am, or how right. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, I don't really understand why... Well, no, I guess I do understand. They wanted to give me the item, but why this little path leading back here? That doesn't really make a lot of sense, because we got this shortcut open. We can't just go up here. But I don't know. Yeah, worms. Oh, hold on. Didn't expect this one to still come out. Thought I was gonna retreat again. Nope. Okay, and we're back here. Wow. Amazing. Oh, please. Checkpoint time, maybe? I don't know, maybe a little bit too soon. Yeah. I'm gonna have to deal with a couple more enemies here. Didn't expect to find Balrog here, to be honest. But I suppose it's right next to their territory. So, why wouldn't they be here? Nice try. No, okay. Yeah. Can I grab the big guy? Although, honestly, I should have grabbed the two little guys for 2 bone fragments. It's not like the the big ones drop anything better. Oop. Also, I have like 100 of these, so no idea if there's any point in collecting more. Hey, do you want to jump down? Yeah. Whoa, okay. Nice backflip there. Okay. Sure, that works. Okay, elevator. That means potentially secrets. Oh. Up to activate? Oh, it's only to call it. Right. Oh, wow, that worked. And it was completely unnecessary. Alright. That's good to know, though. If you jump right away, you can still make it to the roof of the elevator as it starts up. I mean, oh, we got another non-shortcut? Except this time we don't know for sure that there is nothing there. I'm gonna have to try, though. There was. Okay. Nice. Okay, seems like that was worth another 50. Oh, was there money? Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was... I could have very easily missed that, but thankfully I cannot leave any little bit of wall unchecked, just in case, and, well, sometimes it'll lead to something, as it turns out. No. That's fine. Bye. I guess I'm not killing you then. It might return eventually, but not worth the wait. What the heck are you? Is that another one of those... Or is that related somehow to the chimera thing that we saw? It looks kind of similar, like it's just, you know, with its wings folded up. Maybe? Mecha Gargoyle, right, not chimera. But it's also, I don't know, what's going on there. I don't trust it, that's for sure. Is it on the map at all? Or is that just... I guess it's just an enemy. I mean, it's moving, so... Yeah. Interesting. That, I think, is worth a marker. Red for enemy, potentially. Something combat related. Okay, I'll take a checkpoint. 38 minutes. I should know better, but I'm going to keep going. At least 3 moons that belong to this planet, and we got these giant pillars, multiple of them. Okay, also, hey there, cutscene. Look at that. Is this where you crashed? Oh, no, wait, maybe. That's where we're headed, and it's my life's purpose to see it used. That's no tower, it's a giant spear. Understand what that implies? We're up against an enemy so nasty, you'll need that to kill it. We have to defeat a titan to escape this world. Okay. How are you gonna wield that? As a weapon? I summoned you from another world. You were just a soul until I used my material to create a physical form for you. I cannot use weapons, which is why I needed you to act on my behalf. Yeah, okay. I broke you out of that prison so that you could help me fulfill my mission. And you far exceeded my expectations. Continue to lend me your strength, number 8. Let's go. We have a long road ahead. I've held on for 120 years. This time I will finish him off. Okay. Also achievement. Accept the challenges so that you can feel the exhilaration of victory. Okay. It doesn't look like we can descend from here. Let's find another way. Huh? We can't descend? Oh, okay. I see. So that thing is actually just going to wake up and fight me. And then we're going to get some sort of ability that's going to allow me to progress. Oh man, I really should stop, but I'm not going to. Ally identified. Switching to communication mode. Ally, huh? That sounds good. PAC support Funkbot. What? Amazing. It's been 90 years since we last fought alongside each other, has it not? 90 years. So there was mention of some crash happening 30 years ago, I'm pretty sure. And then apparently PAC, I'm gonna continue calling it PAC, I suppose, just in case I'm wrong. PAC was fighting something with that, something that requires killing, requires a gigantic spear, that mountain-sized spear to wield to kill 120 years ago. And it's been 90 years since these two just last met. I mean, 90 plus 30 is obviously 120, so I was wondering if there's a connection there, but I don't know, maybe not. It's been 90 years since we last fought alongside each other, has it not? You are... Official ID PAC, PAC-NYX 00446, abbreviated as PAC 00466. It's still pretty long, a bit of a mouthful. PAC... I was trying to see if maybe somehow those numbers could be read as man, which would be funny, but no. PAC 00466. Yes, please call me Nick. Oh. Okay. A nickname. A literal nickname. That's rare. It must have been well taken care of. Perhaps a survivor of the first strike, Operation Ragnarok. Yes. Are you also involved in the operation? I can't go into detail, but yes, you and I are in more or less the same boat. Operation Cheyenne Gaia. How do you know about that? Information on that operation is highly restricted. It's supposed to be top secret. Master was a commander of the first strike. So I know a bit about the second strike, which was carried out simultaneously, Operation Cheyenne Gaia. No, let us not discuss this any further. Please let me support you in some way. Alright, in that case, are you familiar with this area? We're looking for a way down that cliff. So you wish to descend from that cliff? Yes? What? Oh, okay. Is this a secret passage? Very well. You shall be able to descend safely here. I wish to go with you. You wait here. It's dangerous. And we don't want you slowing us down. Wow, rude. I thought maybe they could be helpful. I understand. Good luck. Oh, that was kind of rude. Good luck. Well, thanks, Nick. Okay, well, this is not at all what I expected, of course. How could I have foreseen that? No one could have. Well, in that case, I guess, yeah, no, it's just... It makes way too much sense to take a break here. We're going to continue exploring down the mountain and somehow make our way through. I mean, I guess we're trying to reach that pillar? Is that right? Reach the spear? How we're going to wield it, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm sure it'll become clear at some point. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.